if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually going to make some sausages. You see now I've been practicing. And I'm going to finally show our camera. So,
Go ahead and twist some.
okay.
Squeeze it. And jump rope it. Really fast, faster, faster. Get it to go around like a jump rope. I think you need some help. Just twist. There you go. Keep going. Let me move this out of your way. Here, ready? All right. Hold it. And now just twist it. Just twist that side with your hand. Just twist it. There you go. That works. It's kind of hard for him to sling it. There you go. And you can do one more. Pinch that one in half. Make a little handle on it. There you go. And just twist the end one a little bit. Awesome. Let me see your sausages. Oh, I think you have to twist them the opposite way. Okay, we can fix that. But we've got a few made already. But those are Italian sweet sausages. I personally don't like them. But I know someone who does. Mo. And I won't eat them because I don't like the sweet fennel stuff in there. We're going to make a whole bunch of different ones, though. Alrighty.
Yeah, but I do these.
No, you'll like them. You've eaten that before. You kind of like it. All right, let's carry on. Let's get the next ones. So there's a reason I have to sneak around at feeding time. The chickens are the first, of course. And once the guineas get going, everybody knows I'm here. And let me show you what a drama queen is. Oh, this guy. Now he's got a little difficulty walking. But he's our little champ here. Yeah, you watch him flop off of that step like it's a mountain. Woo! Go on. Come on. There you go. Those are the drama queens. And especially Pan here. When he screams very loud. This guy right here. We just ended up trimming his skirt today because it was growing backwards into his skull. So actually, it was pretty simple. I just scratched him between the horns and he stood still while I used the goat clippers, the hoof clippers, and trimmed the edges off until it was short enough. So then we took some bigger ones and it bled a little, but that's how we knew how far to go. And he's good now. We didn't cut a whole bunch off, just the tip, just so it wouldn't grow into his skull. So, getting all the food ready. The goats get to eat first since they will otherwise scream bloody murder. So let me get the goat food ready. Alright, so their food, kind of prepared in here. They've got mainly mixed grasses with some alfalfa mixes. There's pumpkin chopped up and sprinkled with a little bit of oats, like a half a cup. Just enough to get the drama to stop. So what I normally do is I feed the baby goat separately since she gets a grain diet and they have a mixed diet. And even though they can't get into the emu feeder, they try to push them away. And it's better if I just separate them for feeding time. Come on, boys, inside. They have a little shed right here, this bluish gray thing that they get fed in. Now, of course, everybody wants to join their feeding time because they get fed first. And then the others will just walk back with me to their feeding. All right. A lot of camera wobbling around. Inside, inside. Come on, up, inside. Inside, inside, boys. Come on. So I just dump all their food in there and in this little blue basket. I'm going to need 2 hands for this, so I'll have to turn this off for a moment. Alright, that mission's accomplished. So the baby goats are now, baby goats, the bucks are in the stand over there. So we call the other animals over with their special call, and they know that it's feeding time. And Itty and the 3 musketeers in there, they realize it is feeding time, so they're lining up. Let me turn on the light in here. It's very dark. There we go. So they're lined up for feeding, and so is she. I'm going to show you what she does. Let me see, let me put this down and feed the emus first. Alright, so we just throwing the food in there for the emus. They're busy feeding. She knows it's her turn next, so I'm going to go grab her food. Her food is hanging in this handy dandy 5-gallon bucket with a bowl or a metal tin that actually fits perfectly. So what I'll do is, let me put this down again. Oh my gosh, I need 3 hands. Turn around. Come on, turn around. Turn around. Head up, up. Good girl. And then dump it in her food bowl. Today was harsh. And thinking she may been bred. She's got a bigger belly on her. Not only that, but normally she loves me to touch her belly and pet her, but lately she's not been a fan of me touching her belly. Well, it could be that she's pregnant. Alright, we got to fill up the emu food. That usually lasts about 3 or 4 days, depending on, I don't know, depending on how much I pour in. I used to measure it. They used to get 4 cups each. And I think today I almost doubled it. So they've got a lot in there. It's almost full. It's a little too much. But you know, with the weather getting colder, they'll come and eat whenever they're ready. But they always act like they don't get fed. Right? Yeah. So we built this because our goats are normally not dehorned. So they have horns. And of course this larger one, some of the smaller ones could have got their head through, but if they do try, there's nothing there to get. So they always try to get it right there where the food is, and that is only a few inches high. And they can't get their head even, or their snout even through there, but the emus can get their whole heads in there. So this way we kind of made a big bow. As you can see, we bowed it around the feeder. And that way, even the stuff that falls on the ground, the chickens get that later. Like Baby here. Baby's grown up now. She used to be, well, she was Tanya's baby, and we sold Tanya and kind of forgot about that she had a baby chick. So we had to raise this one by itself, kind of as a chick, keep it safe from the others, and it did. And she's done a lot of weird stuff, but she's my really good buff Brahma female. So she was the last egg that my other one laid before a raccoon got her. So we hatched it, and look what we have. She is the spitting image of her mom, which is fantastic. She's so bulky in feathers. She's so huge. And of course her daddy, we still have her dad. And we have another buff Brahma that is gorgeous. I would like to breed her with him this coming season in spring. In the winter, we all let them free range. There's no need for them to be separated. But in the spring, I start separating them. And by breed, I only separate the Iam Samanis and the buff Brahmas that I want to breed, and that's it. And I only breed enough to have maybe a couple of dozen eggs or so. Well, it depends how they're laying. If they're laying slower, because if one of them goes broody on me, that kind of sucks. But if she doesn't go broody on me, it doesn't take long to get those eggs going. There's another. Now he's not my, that's not Buffy. Buffy is, let me see where I can find him. Buffy, oh there he is. There's Buffy. Now that's the rooster I want to breed her with. He is absolutely stunning. Big, feathered, I mean, really buff. That's why he's Buffy. He's a big buff rooster. So that will be her man for this coming spring. We mowed a little pathway through here, and we will go ahead and walk our pathway. Bruce, you're leading the way. Let's go. Come on. Lead the way. You know the way. Come on, boys and girls. Let's go. Let me touch you. Let me touch you. Let me touch you. Itty. Itty, come. There she comes. I swear, that's such a good goat. She listens. Are you chasing him? Are you chasing Boomerang? So what I think is when they nest, they will either nest somewhere in here, because we've left quite a bit of really tall grass that we just let grow wild. And I'm thinking that if Sheila lays, it would be somewhere in this area where there is really high grass. So I'll have to walk by here on a daily basis soon just to see if I can find the nest. But then again, if my boys are taking care of it, then they would be sitting on the nest too. Now my hubby has gone one step further, and he surrounded, if you can see right here in front of me, he has surrounded this area with some sticks. And what I'll do is I will pour a whole bunch of mulch in here. Not that this will protect much, but it looks kind of really cool. He was hoping that this is where they will choose to make their nest. It's not too far to walk either. We'll see. And then of course we mowed a path all the way around it, so it's easy to get to, but yet leave it high around the grass, leave it a little higher. That way they have somewhere to nest if they really want to. But I have a feeling they will just nest anywhere, maybe even under the trees and just some old sticks. Just don't know yet. All right, our walk is almost over. It's Saturday. I have things to do today, and we will get on doing that. I have to pick up some paintings from the art gallery. If I don't pick them up today, then I'll probably lose them, so I'll just go pick them up today. And oh, here we go. See how that worked? Yeah. That's what Sheila does to Bruce. She hisses at him and chases him away, and then she'll go over to Boomerang and she'll walk with him. So I have a feeling we may have to eventually separate Bruce from this mob. And then again, we may have to swap him out from time to time, depending on how Sheila feels. Because it's a girl's world. She will decide who she wants to mate with and who she wants to be with, and the other one will just have to stand by and take it. So that's the way it's going to be, right, Sheila? You choose. Yep, you're the princess. That's right. Yep. So we'll keep an eye on that. If she gets any more aggressive with Bruce, then he will go into the pasture over there, and we'll just lock that gate. That way they're still next to each other, but they can't touch each other. Well, they could, with their beaks probably, but she won't be able to attack him. Hey, Sheila, you're gonna go and say sorry to Bruce? Probably not. You're not sorry, right? No, you're not. You've been chasing him lately, getting him little hisses. Yeah. All right. And for the winter, of course, they have their stable in here, which it's already been mulched, so they have deep bedding started, and they'll get more mulch as the winter goes. She sleeps in here with them. They don't really sleep in here. Now I'm hoping in the winter they will more, and if not, we have the gate that we made, so we can lock the gate, shut the gate. This way they stay in here, because we're supposed to have a really bad winter this winter. They're definitely going to be locked up in here for the night, because I don't want to have a emu popsicle in the morning. And then we run electricity in here, which we already have ran. There's some wiring, and I will put the bucket of water so it doesn't freeze. Yeah. You want to see the camera too? You still got stuff in your teeth, right? Come here, sweetie. All right, I will let this go. I need stuff done.